Greetings, fellow armchair Imagineers. Tiki here, and today, yes, today, because it's usually tonight, but it's not tonight, it's today, we're talking Mr. Banks. Yeah, that's right, we're talking Mr. Banks once again. It is the general Disney discussion show here on the So You Want to Be an Imagineer YouTube channel. And what tidbit in the world of general Disney do we have for us today? Well, I will tell you. We have the second trailer, the full-length 2.5-minute trailer for Brad Bird's Tomorrowland. This is a movie that it's definitely not, like, basically this summer, as I said in the description, you know, it's like everyone's all hyped about Ultron. I'm hyped about Jurassic World. And, of course, later on this year we have Star Wars and everything like that. Tomorrowland's kind of flying a little bit under the radar, mostly because it's based on a lot of original concepts, and it's not necessarily like, you know, like Disney put up like the definitive Tomorrowland comic book that they're adapting or anything like that. You know, it's like Tomorrowland is a very, very, very broad subject matter to make a movie out of. You have all kinds of different attractions that you could mine from. You have all kinds of different time periods, different, you know, different Tomorrowlands that have been in the different parks in different eras, all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Me and Blue Dragon 5, we already kind of talked about how we think that this film is going to kind of take place within the 1964-65 World's Fair, and maybe have something to do with that, because we've seen filming going on around Small World and around Mr. Lincoln and around the Carousel of Progress, and all three of those attractions were from the World's Fair. So if I'd wager the bet, I'd say the World's Fair is going to have something to do with this movie, something to do with the plot. Another big thing with this movie, I think, is while it's called Tomorrowland, what I'd really like to see with it is essentially Walt Disney's Epcot fully realized, and as if Epcot got off the ground and was a futuristic city and was able to develop and expand the way that Walt wanted it to expand and develop. So essentially, you know, like becoming the futuristic city that Walt Disney dreamed of before he died. That's what I really want to see. I want to see some of that ideal, you know, some of the idealism in there. Of course, I'm a huge fan of Disney and parks and all that good stuff. Let's see. So with this full trailer, I guess we're for sure probably going to get some more George Clooney, some more setup, see what the actual plot of the film is. That's all well and good, you know, but I have kind of a little bit of a checklist for stuff I'd like to see, so let's see. I've been saying this since this film was even announced. If there's no people movers in this movie, then something is seriously wrong. There needs to be people movers. People movers were like the key to Walt and his development of Epcot and whatnot. It was like the key transportation thing. I would love to see some sort of homage to Monsanto's Adventure Through Inner Space, like see the microscope or something like that. I don't know, other than that, that's really, I mean, you know, we'll see if we can see, like, maybe a Space Mountain space station, something like that. Like, are they going to work in Space Mountain? Is Space Mountain going to be something physically in this movie? We just don't know. All we know is it's just a futuristic city, and you get there via this cool, trippy little pin thing. So, yeah, that's about it. I won't take up too much time talking about it. I will just go ahead and press play. I've got this trailer pulled up on YouTube, so let's go ahead and take a look at it, shall we? Okay. Got a lot of time ticking down. For the future generation.
It's running out.
It's like interstellar light, as I said, with all the havoc on the streets and the news.
It's not mine.
What's yours?
This is from the original teaser. Okay, give us some stuff. Give us some stuff.
Dad, I just need you to look at this. Does it look weird?
Secret.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that shot of her riding the car and she's not in the car. She's in a cornfield. That's really cool. I'm getting into this. Yeah. I like this dynamic that we've got. How, we've got this female character, and she's like trying to get to Tomorrowland. She can't really figure it out. Okay, looks like she's with George Clooney right now. We need to see more of this damn city, though. Show us more of the city. There we go.
Where the best and the brightest people in the world came together.
Okay.
To actually change it.
So it's kind of like a utopia in some ways. I don't know. Give me a damn people mover, Disney. Give me a damn people mover. Oh no, it's the government, E.T. Run! George Clooney launching off in the bathtub space.
One way. They know we're coming, so follow me.
Kind of starting to remind me of Bioshock a little bit, actually. Oh, they have mechs.
He thinks you can fix the future.
Still need to see those damn people movers, but I don't know what this deal is with this rocket. Is it some sort of an homage to Flight to the Moon? I don't know. I'm wondering that.
See Tomorrowland. Here it comes.
Here comes Tomorrowland, indeed, George Clooney. Okay. I guess I'll just go ahead and do the standard thing I do with these trailers, which is watch it again. So yeah, just to see if I missed out on anything. So let's do that. Let's take a look at that one more time. Okay, so like we're in George Clooney's lab at the start. He's got this sort of weird countdown timer thing going on.
It's running out.
What else? Yeah, all this stuff was from the original trailer with the girl with the pin and everything like that. I really like this whole bit with her dad, and I like the, this is probably one of my favorite bits in the whole trailer, where she's sitting in the car, and she's not really in the car, she's in the cornfield. Really like that stuff, good imagery.
Casey, stop it!
It's intriguing, I'll definitely give it that. Okay, George Clooney's got like some kind of dog. I like how it's not handsome astronaut George Clooney. It's like gruffled, unshaven George Clooney.
Where'd you get this? Who are you?
He looks a little bit maybe Doc Brown-esque just in his performance.
What you saw was a place.
I don't know.
Where the best and the brightest.
Okay, we're getting all these. I'm gonna just go ahead and freeze frame some of the stuff. We're getting like it looks like some ships, rocket packs, which I've already talked about because there was the guy in Tomorrowland when it first opened. Instead of walk around characters, they'd have like they'd have like the mayor for Main Street, and then Davy Crockett for Frontierland, and I guess for the walk around character for Tomorrowland, it was the man with the jetpack, and we're seeing a lot of that in this trailer. Okay, moving on.
To actually change it. We've been looking for someone like you for a very long time.
So she's like a chosen one. I'm not really sure if I like that too much. Okay, looks like we're getting a villain.
They followed you here?
Yeah, as I said, it's the government. Run, E.T., run! Ah! Okay.
Come on.
Okay, no, this is kind of a trip. Like, Clooney's like launching them up in the bathtub. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
One way.
But yeah, this whole thing definitely has like a Bioshock kind of vibe to it for me. It's like this sort of perfect society with all this dark stuff kind of going on, and then the surface. Yeah, okay. So that rocket thing that's happening, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like it took off from the Eiffel Tower. And so I'm going to go into super duper Disney nerd speculatory mode. That's probably not going to pay off at all. Are we going to get a little bit of an homage to the Space Mountain from Disneyland Paris, you know, with the giant cannon and everything, and the flight to the moon with the Eiffel Tower. I don't know. That's just what I was thinking with the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, overall, this trailer, I got to admit, it didn't give me as much as I was maybe hoping for when it came to the city and everything. I'm still hoping to see some of those damn people movers. I'll be heartbroken if the people movers aren't in there. That's seriously like a make or break thing for me with those freaking people movers. But no, other than that, I mean, Brad Bird is like one of my favorite directors, one of the most visionary directors working today, I think. So I've got faith in this movie. I think it certainly got more promise than something like Maleficent did last year, which was, you know, Disney's big live action thing for the summer. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. You know, not super duper like jumping out of my seat excited for it like I'll be for Jurassic World or something like that, but it looks very promising, and I can't wait to catch up with it. You know, I'm sure it'll have like a whole bunch of in-jokes and Easter eggs and all kinds of stuff for Disney history fans, so should be a treat. Should be a treat. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching. I know I don't do as many Disney videos as I used to. I want to keep back on track with that. I really want to get back into the Disney content and the theme park content and the cartoon content, because I know that's what y'all are subscribed for, so more is coming. I've got more people I'm working with. I'm hoping to get some of the people from the Soul Imagineer shows onto here, so just keep that in mind. I am definitely working towards making this channel more Disney than it has been in the last year or two. All right, so that's my thoughts for the second Tomorrowland trailer, and I will see you in a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shiny at the end of every day. Oh yes, I'll see you there.